The only one who can tell you, you can't win is you, and you don't have to listen. Every great journey begins with a single step, but before that step comes a choice, the choice to believe. The world will throw obstacles in your path, doubters will whisper from the sidelines, and challenges will rise like mountains, but none of them hold the power to decide your fate. The only one who can tell you you can't win is you, and you don't have to listen. You are not your doubts. You are not your fears. You are not the voice in your head that says, "What if I fail?" You are the force that answers back. What if I fly? Success isn't reserved for the chosen few. It's claimed by those who refuse to quit. When fatigue sets in, when the road gets steep, when the odds seem stacked against you, remember, the only permission you need to keep going is your own. Break the chains of self-doubt. Too often we chain ourselves with invisible limitations. I'm not ready. I'm not good enough. What will people think? These are not truths, they are choices, and you can choose differently. What if you replaced "I can't" with "I will"? To Muriel, what if you traded "it's too hard" for "I'll figure it out"? What if the only voice you listened to was the one that said, "Keep going"? You are stronger than you think. Every time you push past fear, you prove it. The power of unstoppable belief. History's greatest story. Achievers, artists, athletes, inventors, leaders, all faced moments when quitting would have been easier. But they had one thing in common. They refused to let their own doubts define them. Thomas Edison didn't fail 1,000 times. He found 1,000 ways that didn't work and kept going. J.K. Rowling was rejected by publishers, but kept writing because her belief was stronger than their no. Muhammad Ali didn't just say he was the greatest. He believed it, even when others doubted. The only limits that matter are the ones you accept today. Choose victory you don't need. Perfect conditions. You don't need everyone's approval. You just need to decide, I am capable, I am resilient, I am unstoppable. When doubt creeps in, laugh at it. When fear shouts, outshout it with courage. When the world says no, say, "Watch me." The only one who can tell you, you can't win is you, and you don't have to listen, so close your ears to hesitation and step into the life you're meant to claim. The finish line isn't just for the fast or the gifted. It's for those who keep moving. And that's you. The unstoppable mindset. How to silence self-doubt and claim your victory. The lies we tell ourselves and how to defeat them. Every time you say "I can't," you're not stating a fact. You're signing a contract with defeat. But here's the truth. The only one who can tell you you can't win is you, and you don't have to listen. Self-doubt is a liar. It speaks in whispers but acts like a shout. It tells you, you're not ready, but whoever is, you'll fail. And what if you don't? Others are better, but no one can be you. The antidote. Action. The moment you move forward, doubt loses its grip. The second you try, you prove fear wrong. The minute you persist, you rewrite your story. Exercise. Write down one lie you've believed about yourself. Now burn it, delete it, or tear it up. Replace it with this truth. My potential is unlimited, and I choose to act. The Champions mentality. How winners talk to themselves. Champions aren't born. They're made by the words they repeat when no one's watching. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school team, but he didn't quit. He trained harder. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't TV material. She built her own empire instead. Elon Musk was laughed at for dreaming of electric cars and space travel. Now look, what did they all have in common? They refused to listen to the voice that said, "You can't, your turn." Speak to yourself like someone you believe in. Sakana, when you stumble, say this is part of the journey. When you're tired, say this is where strength is built. Fear is a paper tiger. Tear it apart. Fear screams loudest right before you break through. It's not a warning, it's a test. What if you saw fear as excitement, butterflies before? A big moment? That's your soul ready to soar. Nervous about a challenge? That's your mind preparing for victory. Remember, fear of failure is just imagination wasted on the wrong outcome. Fear of judgment is giving strangers power over your destiny. The only fear you should have? Regret. The regret of never trying, never pushing, never knowing what could have been. The unshakable routine. How to build resilience. Motivation fades, discipline doesn't. Daily habits of those who refuse to quit morning mindset. Start with 5 minutes of affirmations. I am capable. I am unstoppable progress, not perfection. Celebrate small wins. They stack up. Embrace the grind. Love the process, not just the result. When you feel like stopping, think of how far you've come. Remember, the only one who can tell you you can't win is you, and you don't have. To listen, your invincible era starts now. This is your sign. That dream, chase it. That goal, attack it. That voice in your head saying, maybe someday, tell it someday is today. You are stronger than your excuses. You are braver than your doubts. You are closer than you think.